At school, I had a friend named Percy Phelps, a brilliant boy who later won a scholarship to Cambridge. Lord Holdhurst, the famous politician, was his maternal uncle. Afterwards, I hear that by this uncle's influence, he had got a good job at the Foreign Office. However, we lost touch, and I had forgotten all about him until I got his letter.
My dear Watson, I'm sure you remember your old friend, Phelps. I was holding a position of trust and honor in the Foreign Office, until a horrible misfortune came suddenly to destroy my career. I shall give you the details in person. I have just recovered from 9 weeks of brain fever, and am still very weak. Please do bring your friend Holmes down to see me at Woking. I lie in agony right now. Please do bring him as soon as possible.
I rushed at once to see Holmes at 221B Baker Street. Sherlock, we have a problem.
Yes, Watson? Okay, let's move right away. Hello, Mr. Holmes. I'm so glad you have come. I'm Joseph Harrison. Percy is to marry my sister Annie. They're at the room. Let's go. Hello, Mr. Holmes. I am so gladful you came up here. I'll come to the matter without delay. I was a happy and successful man, about to get married, when a sudden misfortune ruined my life. I worked at the Foreign Office. Through the influence of my uncle Lord Holdhurst, I rose rapidly to a responsible position.
Congrats, Percy. You are now promoted to the position of my assistant manager.
It's an honor, Lord Holdhurst.
Now I have an important task for you. This is the original copy of a top-secret treaty between England and Italy. The French or the Russian embassy would pay fabulous amounts to learn the contents of these papers. I want you to copy this and give both the original and the copy to me personally tomorrow morning.
Yes, sir, I will. I began the task right away. Were you alone during this conversation? Absolutely. How long was the room? About 30 feet. Thank you. Please proceed. The treaty was of great strategic importance. I was anxious to finish copying it as I knew Joseph Harrison, my would-be brother-in-law, was in town. I wanted to meet him before he was leaving for Woking by the 11 o'clock train. I stayed there alone at my desk until 9 p.m. It was a long document, written in French and has 26 separate articles. I felt sleepy, so I decided to have a cup of coffee. I ringed up for Tanji, the commissioner, and asked him coffee. An hour passed. Tanji had still not returned, so I went down to find why he was late. What's taking so long? Oh, sorry, sir. I just dozed off. Sir, isn't that your bell? If you were here, you could have rung that. A chill ran through my blood. I had left the precious treaty on the table, and someone was there in the room. I raced upstairs only to find the copy there. The original was gone. What did you do then? There was just one door to my office, so I rushed in that direction. Tanji and I ran downstairs, seeing no one on the way. It had been raining cats and dogs since 7 in the evening. As we left the office, I collapsed. Tanji took me to the hospital. I was so much stressed that I developed brain fever later that week. What was the time when you went downstairs for coffee? It was about 9:30. Was there any evidence of the robber left in your room? Like a cigar end, footprints, tissue, etc.? No, there was nothing. How is it then that Tanji did not leave any shoe mark when he came up at 9 for your order? You had told that it was raining from 7. The commissioners always remove their footwear before entering the office. Okay. Who else know about this theft? Just me, Lord Holdhurst, Inspector Forbes, Mr. Joseph Harrison, and Annie. I am pretty sure no one else knows about it, as it is a top-secret mission, and it would also harm the reputation of Lord Holdhurst. What about Tanji? I had not revealed to him about the treaty. All he knows that there has been a theft. He doesn't know anything about the treaty. This is as weird as it can get. Even if it was a robber, why did he ring the bell? That's strange. Anyways, I will check on this issue, Mr. Phelps. Meanwhile, you can rest. Come on, Watson.
Me and Sherlock left Phelps and headed to a hotel nearby to stay for the rest of the night. Did you get any clues, Sherlock?
From what Mr. Phelps has told me, my three prime suspects are Tangi, Mr. Joseph Harris, and Rami.
But Tangi was there with Percy when the bell was rung. It couldn't have been him.
Yes, but Percy had told that Tangi took so long to bring him his coffee. It could have been a way to get him out of the room. He could have arranged someone else to pick it from there.
Yes, true, but is that your final deduction?
Absolutely not. I would like to meet Lord Holdhurst tomorrow. I have a person in mind. Let's see if he is the real man.
It was Percy. He wanted us to meet him immediately.
Mr. Holmes, this issue is getting heated. I guess this is something more than a robbery. What happened, Mr. Phelps? Yesterday night. Someone tried to kill me.